Hey, I'm Haley Gravely, and I'm going to discuss the exclusionary rule, give a couple examples, and kind of describe what it means on my point. So the exclusionary rule is what holds that evidence illegally seized by the police that cannot be used in trials. This rule act has control over the police behavior and is specifically focusing on the failure to officers to obtain warrants authorized to conduct searches or to effect arrests, mainly where the arrests may lead to the accusation of the incriminating statements or to the seizure of physical evidence. Now, this rule prevents the government from presenting trial and evidence that was gathered in violation against illegal search and seizure, which falls under the Fourth Amendment. Protection. Now, the rule applies to any evidence that is direct product of the constitutional violation. Also, the Fourth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution protects citizens against unreasonable searches and seizures. It's basically saying no warrant should be issued without probable cause, meaning the privacy, of the citizens can't be violated. Like with our spelling, so the reasons to do so, mainly is the reasons to do so. The legal doctrine, which is known as the fruit of the poisonous tree, when follows along with evidence derived from an illegal search, seizure, arrest, or interrogation that is not admissible in a court of law. A great example of poisonous tree is, let's say, a police puts a wiretap on suspect drug dealer's car and begins listening to and recording the conversation without first obtaining a warrant. So the suspect reveals that he has a drug stashed away under a dumpster where the buyer could pick it up. Well, the police finds the dumpster, and seizes the drugs before the buyer arrives. The illegal recorded phone call would be admissible, which is the poisonous tree, known the drugs found known as the drugs were found with the illegal wiretap, which is the fruit. Now, an example of an exclusionary rule, let's say the police suspects Larry killed a man. So the police searches his house for the weapon. They find the weapon, they process the weapon and evidence, so, take it all in. Now they will present to the judge. Well, the judge then throws it out because a warrant wasn't obtained because the police didn't obtain a warrant. They gathered evidence illegally, which is a violation of Larry's Fourth Amendment right. So they would need to get a warrant in order to go and search his house and find that evidence that whatever he was convicted of. And that's it. Thank you.